Come and enjoy the mountainous beauty of Switzerland. Despite being surrounded by many cultures, this mountainous country, Switzerland, has managed to retain its own identity and become one of Europe's most popular tourist destinations. So this video is for you who love to see the beauty of Switzerland. The Matterhorn. This pyramid-shaped mountain is one of the most photographed in the world, making it a must-visit in Switzerland. Mountaineers from all over the world are coming to Switzerland to reach the summit, which stands at 4,478 meters. The highest cable car station in the Alps is located on the Matterhorn, providing amazing views of the mountaintop and beyond. Château de Chillon. A visit to the Swiss Riviera would be incomplete without a visit to the medieval Château de Chillon. The castle is situated on an island in Lake Geneva, close to the popular town of Montreux, and it dates back to the 10th century. It was used as a strategic water fort. The castle rooms were then decked out with all manner of art and treasures that visitors can still enjoy today. And the wealthy counts of Savoy used it as a lakeside summer retreat. Jungfraujoch. The Jungfraujoch, also known as the Top of Europe, is a breathtaking alpine wonderland. This is technically a glacier saddle between two mountains. It's one of Switzerland's best and highest attractions. The world-famous Jungfrau Railway, however, is perhaps the most impressive attraction. The train begins at Kleinscheidegg and climbs 3,454 meters above sea level to Jungfraujoch, Europe's highest railway station. Swiss National Park. You can see the Alps as they were before tourism in this park, which is the only national park in the nation. Swiss National Park has all forms of snow-crusted glaciers to captivating meadows. There's so many hiking trails available to choose from, and each one leads visitors past breathtaking scenery. You might even see some of the park's residents, such as red squirrels, ibexes, and red deer if you're lucky. Lake Geneva. Lake Geneva is one of the most beautiful places in Switzerland. The surrounding area offers a wide range of activities, from the bustling international city of Geneva to the numerous vineyards that clamber up the surrounding hillsides. You can try water skiing, windsurfing, and kayaking here. If you're feeling lazy, you can just relax and take in the view as a paddle streamer travels across the lake. Lugano. Visit Lugano in the south of Switzerland to see Switzerland in a completely new light. The city is known as the Monte Carlo of Switzerland. It's nestled on the shores of the Lugano and combines Italian and Swiss cultures for a memorable weekend trip. When you visit, you might think you're in nearby Italy, with its many Mediterranean and museums breezes. Impressive villas are scattered across the lush hillsides outside the city that rise from the lake. Bern. Bern is Switzerland's capital and is one of its most enchanting tourist destinations. Explore the old town's narrow cobblestone streets. Numerous boutiques, bars, and bears are scattered throughout Bern's historic center. Yes, the city's symbol, a family of bears, lives in the appropriately named Bear Park, located just across the river from Old Town. There are numerous lively markets in the city, along with a few memorable Christmas markets during Advent. Lucerne. The compact medieval city of Lucerne sits on the shores of Lake Lucerne, surrounded by 3 large mountains. You could easily mistake yourself for stepping into a painting while wandering around the captivating old town. There are bustling squares, ancient churches, and plenty of boutiques to explore while marveling at the city's architectural wonders. The Chapel Bridge is a covered wooden bridge that has connected to the center of Lucerne since 1333, and is its highlight. Interlaken. Interlaken serves as one of the most popular summer vacation destinations in Switzerland. It's an urban planning marvel with 35 acres of open space. Flower gardens, resorts, and cafes surround the Haueweg, the Monch, Eiger, and Jungfrau Peaks Tower just above them, providing great opportunities for alpine adventures. Over 45 mountain railways, cable cars, chairlifts, and ski lifts transport visitors into the surrounding countryside and offer countless opportunities for aerial sightseeing. Rhine Falls. It's simple to see why Rhine Falls is one of Switzerland's top attractions, as Europe's most powerful waterfall. Several viewing decks allow visitors to take in the beauty of the waterfall, which is located near the northern town of Schaffhausen. If you're feeling extremely adventurous, you can rent a canoe and explore some nearby castles from the water. Every August, as part of Switzerland's National Day celebration, the falls host a spectacular firework display that draws visitors from all over the country. Zurich. No list of the best things in Switzerland would be complete without mentioning Zurich. It's the largest city in Switzerland and is also the country's social and cultural center. Indeed, despite its world-class financial services, Zurich has a surprisingly vibrant social scene. There's a lot going on, from the popular Pride Parade to Europe's largest street rave. The Old Town's charming streets to the breathtaking scenery of Lake Zurich have made the city a scenery worth remembering. St. Moritz. St. Moritz is one of the most popular mountain resorts in the world, with jagged peaks, mirror-like lakes, glaciers, alpine forests, and plenty of sunshine. St. Moritzsdorf, which is divided into two parts, and is located in an alpine valley 1,800 meters above sea level, and it sits on a sunny terrace overlooking St. Moritz. The other part of town on the valley floor near Lake St. Moritz is a health resort with less expensive lodging. St. Moritz is also a cultural crossroad, which adds to the spectacular mountain scenery. The Albula Railway Line. The Albula-Bernina line on the Rhaetian Railways is one of only a few railway lines in the world that has been designated as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site. The 122-kilometer route winds through the Albula and Bernina landscapes, passing nearly 200 bridges, the Graubünden Mountains, and some tunnels and viaducts along the way. A ride on this train provides panoramic views of unspoiled mountain landscapes, including the Piz Bernina, the Eastern Alps' highest peak at just over 4,000 meters. Oberhofen Castle. This 13th century castle is surrounded by a 2.5-hectare park. It changed hands many times over the centuries, and new owners continued to add rooms to it, resulting in a magical mix of many styles, romantic-style facades, Bernese Baroque-style buildings, and exotic new areas inspired by Prussians. The castle also houses a living museum that depicts the times and lives of feudal societies that lived in the castle from the 16th to the 19th centuries. Glacier Canyon Grindelwald. The Glacier Canyon Grindelwald is an ideal destination for any nature lovers around the world. You'll be able to take in all the sounds and sights of the glacial river and waterfall with a sensory walk through the canyon's naturally formed tunnels and rock galleries. The interactive experiences along the way enhance the enjoyment of this walk by allowing you to learn about the canyon and its formation while taking in the scenery. Gruyères. Even if you're unfamiliar with this small medieval town, you've probably heard of the hard yellow cheese that bears its name. Visitors can take a tour of the cheese factory, sample local specialties, and wave to cows who live in the surrounding green hills. If cheese isn't enough, there's also the Maison Gruyère chocolate factory in town. Gruyères makes up for it with a plethora of attractions, including the 13th century castle of Gruyères, as well as its two small arts and regional museums, and also Saint-Germain Castle. Spiez. Spiez is a charming hamlet on the Lake Thun Peninsula. It's a lovely lakefront resort surrounded by hills and vineyards. The magnificent Swiss mountains carefully encircle it, protecting it from the chilly breeze. The lush greenery and vines complement the blue tones. You can enjoy wine and other regional delicacies, as well as freshwater fish here. Lake Oeschinen. Lake Oeschinen is one of Switzerland's most underrated attractions. The crystal-clear waters, surrounded by pristine mountain scenery, offer opportunities for boating, swimming, and fishing. It's in Switzerland's Cantor Valley, surrounded by 3 mountains and fed by a glacier-fed creek. This lovely location has something for everyone. Gandersteg, a nearby tiny town of around 1,300 people, has a distinct style that includes multicolored wooden roofs and stained glass windows. The Rhone Glacier. After the Aletsch Glacier, the Rhone Glacier is the largest in the Alps. It's about 15 square kilometers in size and is located in the canton of Valais. The glacier's been receding since the mid-19th century, and there are fears that it will vanish entirely within a few decades. Seebergsee Lake. You'd even doubt whether it's a lake, as this one appears to be a pond, but its beauty wins over its size. The picturesque grassy landscapes that frame the lake are ideal for picnics, sunbathing, and relaxing. You can also climb a couple of steep cliffs to get a spectacular view of the Seebergsee and the surrounding mountain terrains. So that's all for today's video. If you made it this far, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.